Hey everybody, welcome to episode 1 of our Fall Guys Let's Play. We are here playing the new hit game Fall Guys. Welcome. We can't wait
so
to
excited.
We can't wait to get some dubs.
We
for
are
you guys.
trying to unlock the newest Fall Guys skin. If you use our code Fall
We're
Guys,
going to
look
unlock
back.
the new Ray William Johnson skin.
The equals 3 skin.
The Your Favorite Martian skin. You know, we memed on Ray William Johnson last time really hard, and then Boy came out and he was like talking that shit and representing fucking leftist values and Black Lives Matter and shit, and I was like, boy,
That's what we get for clowning Ray William Johnson.
I was like,
coming back.
I've decided to Stan
I
William
officially
Johnson.
Respect you, Mr. Johnson. I was trying my best not to laugh through your bit, but I was not expecting the Fall Guys reference. But it's very accurate. I feel like everyone and their mother is playing Fall Guys. Is it free? I never even
It's
looked.
free on PlayStation this month. It is not free on Steam.
Really?
It's like $20, so you should download it. I've been playing it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing that down to.
See, I thought it was free. I thought that's why everyone was playing it. It's $20. Everyone and their mom is playing a game that's $20 on Steam.
I thought it was like a
holy crap.
Fortnite situation.
Yeah, well, it is on PlayStation. It's one of the games of the month. That might have been one of the things that kind of kicked it off. Like, I downloaded it because I'd always download the free games on PlayStation every month. I didn't really know what it was, but I downloaded it. I was like, what the fuck, whatever. And then it blew up. And then I saw like some videos of people I watch on YouTube kind of playing it. And I was like, whoa, this sounds really fun. And it is.
Yeah.
It's also very frustrating at the same time, but it's pretty fun.
Can we? Is there any way? Is it like you and I can play together?
I think, yeah, we can. I
We
mean,
can
it
start
wouldn't
the
really.
Let's Look Back
It wouldn't
gaming
really.
channel?
Yeah. It wouldn't really do it. Like, we couldn't work together or anything. Like, we would just be in the same area
we could just
and just like
compete
yelling
with one another.
We would just be yelling like, fuck, shit.
Oh, that'd be fun. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to download it so we can play some Fall Guys.
Yeah.
If you're out there, listener, and you want to play Fall Guys,
Yeah.
with us,
Hit me
our
up.
code will be.
Hit me up. Email my mom. Let her know that you want to play. Ask your mom if you can stay the night, and then we can play Fall Guys.
Ask your parents if you are allowed to use the internet before you can sign up. For
All
our
you
Fall
have
Guys
to
program.
do. All you have to do is get your mom's credit card number and
Yeah.
send it to me.
And then after 3 payments
then-
of $19.99,
And then I will send you
you'll be able
a
to
friend
join
request.
our subscription-based platform. Yeah. And we will game.
Send me
What would
4,000
our gaming
Microsoft
channel
points.
be called if we had one? Would it be like...
Let's play back.
Let's play back. That's patent. I feel
Patent. Copyright.
copyright.
This is legally binding audio.
Any of the ideas we say for the next however long are under our creative jurisdiction. That's that sounds
Creative
like legal jargon.
jurisdiction. Yeah, just make some shit up.
See how it
But yeah,
is.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. What have you been up to this week? Anything fun besides
I've been getting
hiding
into
from the virus?
Yes, I've been hiding from Miss Rona as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I have gotten into Death Note actually, which is an anime.
Yeah. I actually didn't they make a horrible live action?
They did.
Either series or
they did
film?
make a horrible live action with Nat Wolff. I haven't seen that. I am in the middle of the series currently, and I was kind of skeptical. I've been getting into anime like just more and more. Just been like I've just decided I'm diving in now. Just I don't give a fuck. Just I was
first.
dipping my toes for a while. Now I'm just diving in, and I'll watch pretty much anything.
Good for you.
And like I'd known what Death Note was for a while, but for some reason recently, I think I was listening to a podcast where someone talked about it, and I was like, yeah, this sounds really, really good. And I thought it was going to be, I mean, it's like stereotypically like one of the animes that people make fun of because it's like so popular.
Yeah.
But it's popular for a fucking reason. It's really good. Imagine like a Breaking Bad type scenario where the pro tag is basically also the villain, but you're also rooting for him, but you also see both sides. You see like the antagonist and the pro tag, and like neither of them is. You're not really sure who you're rooting for. You're kind of rooting for both, and it's like a great mystery. And I mean, it's not really a mystery; it's more suspenseful, and it's just really good. Like it's pretty gripping.
It's on streaming on Netflix, right?
It's streaming on everything. I like whenever I want to start a show, I like Google like what is this streaming on. It's on literally like everything. It's on Hulu, Netflix, everything. But yeah, I've been watching it on Netflix. It's really good. I want to see the shitty live action afterwards because I've heard it's pretty fucking awful. And like just the things that I've heard heard about it, I'm like only halfway through the show and I'm already like, yeah, that sounds awful compared to this, because they're like, yeah, the main character like is nothing like the main character in the show. I'm like, he's like the main reason you care. Like it's really
the soul of the show.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I've been watching.
I check it out. I have a. Go ahead.
I was playing. I also played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. Kind of restarted that. Played through some of that again. Just I think. Oh, I was watching some YouTube videos of some people playing Majora's Mask, and I was like, I want to play. I want to play what I've got around, and I have like a GameCube version of Ocarina of Time that I've been playing. So, yeah. And then along with that, I've been just like doing all kinds of other like work related things, and doing my side job, which is editing videos for Deep Cuts, which is also your side job, but you haven't been able to start it yet.
Yeah,
that's public info now. We can say that we're not.
Oh, we can. I didn't know
bound
we
under. Yeah, they tagged me in the video that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I edited, so that's public.
Yeah, we get to work with the Deep Cuts boys, so it's been super fun. Unfortunately, I am awaiting my time back. I'm moving between places right now, but
he's currently on a train right now recording this.
I'm currently I'm off site.
Imagine off-site. Imagine like a classic hobo riding the rails. He's got the stick with the bag on the end and everything, but he's holding a microphone in the other hand.
I am just I see so many trees and people without masks and all kinds of fun things just zipping
it's really
by.
Great. It's really great to see all that out in the world.
Have a great time on this train. I saw I guess you know what the Farmer's Almanac is?
Yes, I do know what the Farmer's Almanac is. We almost bought that for Ben one time for a present, but I was like, motherfucker already knows all this shit. We don't need to give him this.
Well, I guess the Farmer's Almanac is pretty, it's like semi-accurate. It's usually, it's not really wrong. They're really good at it determining.
It's not really wrong, but it's also not really right.
It's not like 100% right ever,
It's like normal weathermen.
They're saying this winter is going to have a snow train.
What does that mean?
It's going to be a very wet and snowy winter. So they're calling it a snow train. Right?
That's awful. I would get so angry in college at the cold and in the snow. I just get physically angry at it. I hate it.
Noah and I used to live in an area where the winters were even worse.
Quite brutal.
Than typical. It was right by the big whatever. I'm not gonna say where we were. I don't care. It was
we lived by a Great Lake.
We lived by the Great Lakes.
We lived right by Canada and by Great Lake, so it was.
Yeah, there you go.
It was pretty fucking cold.
So the weather always was shit, especially during the winter, because winter felt like it would go for months on end, and Noah would get very irritable.
Yeah, I hate the cold.
Angry Noah.
I hate the cold. Also, a big point we didn't mention. It's also extremely flat. So the worst part was the wind. It wasn't even like the cold or the snow. It was the wind.
There was nothing
and the
to
wind
block
temperature.
the shears of ice wind.
And like that is like the main thing people talk about. Like that's like one of the memes of that place is like, oh, it's so windy there, and it's like, yeah, it's a meme like when you don't live there, but when you're there, it's the worst thing in the
real
world.
funny, guys. It's really funny.
Natalie would come to visit and be like, yeah, it's different here. Like it truly just is different here, and it sucks.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right here, boy.
It is different. I can taste it in the air.
That boy ain't right.
Bobby, that boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. Okay, I love Hank Hill.
I gotta rewatch that. I'm meaning to.
But yeah, what were you talking about?
I
You're talking about Farmer's Almanac.
Oh, I was just saying, we were talking about trains, and I brought up the snow train. So,
yeah.
More things to look forward to this year.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
I'm super pumped. But I had a topic I wanted to. I mean, I kind of researched this, but not really. But
yeah,
I saw a TikTok that was making these claims about the creator of Kellogg's cereal.
Oh yeah.
And I guess, and this was like late 1800s, was when John Kellogg. And this gets wild.
I love that, like the classic meme of like use the name of the brand plus like John or like Mr. actually applies here. John Kellogg.
Well, it gets crazier because John Kellogg and his friend, I think it's it's like Neil or it starts with an S. It's like Sylvester Graham of Graham Crackers. Oh my not kidding.
Oh my god.
We're set on a mission to stop masturbation.
And fucking they did not succeed, sadly.
No, they succeeded. Do you eat Kellogg's products?
But yeah, I've heard this before. I don't know.
Yeah, I had never.
It seems to be true. I don't know.
No, here's the thing: is off of the Wikipedia research I did, it is.
It is true. Yeah.
So he, John Kellogg was a super religious man, and he actually circumcised himself at the ripe age of either 24 or 34. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a little old, bud.
Yeah, I know. So he had that thing strapped for like 24 years, and then was like, you know what? It's causing me too much temptation. I gotta get rid of this.
Oh my goodness. Wait, did you say he was really religious?
Super religious, and he to the point where he believed in like. But here's the thing: it was weird because John Kellogg embraced science as well at the time, and this is a major. Let's look back. By the way, we're looking at 1877.
We're looking way back.
I don't even have an article up right now. This is just from pure brain power of me skimming this article. Yeah, John Kellogg in like the 1870s. So he cut off his penis, and then he and
wait, back up. Do you know what circumcision is?
I know what it is.
I was like, that's not quite.
Wait, do we need to go back? No, he cut off the extra little skin at the on his little noodle.
What if you got to this point in your life, you thought circumcision meant cutting,
and
your
you
dick
had
off.
to explain
you thought all
to
your
me on air what circumcision is.
You thought that you like weren't circumcised. You thought the only people with dicks were you and Jewish people.
How would that go down if someone you know was like, I never understood why all these people like don't have penises. They're all circumcised. Like, how do you do that? I have mine. And I'm pretty sure I'm uncircumcised. I
reached a point, I think way too late, where I kind of realized that I was turn off the podcast, Mom and Dad. That I was circumcised and what that meant. I think I hit that point a little too late. I think when I was about 16.
Yeah. Oh wow, that is really late.
Yeah,
were you just
like
looking
15,
down one day
16.
and you're like, shit's not right?
No, I just had never seen an uncircumcised penis until someone kind of described to me what it was, and I was like, oh yeah, that's not. Yeah. And then I think maybe I saw one in a film of pornographic nature at some point. I really hope Mom and Dad are not listening to
I hope no one we know that is.
Too bad all our listeners are people we know.
But either way, Kellogg and Graham Cracker basically believed in all this weird shit about food and diet and how the science of this will make you have less like sexual urges. And then they also believed in like yogurt and other stuff for enemas and really weird.
What does that mean? Yogurt enema? Like, that sounds like painful and gross. And
yeah, they didn't really go into detail on the Wikipedia article. But I was
yogurt enema. Forget it. Go.
I mean, these are two household names, and they are tied to this crazy history of trying to use their products to desensitize people from sexual needs.
I wish they would have succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, look at us now.
I eat a bowl of Special K, and I am more horny than normal. So John Kellogg, you failed.
John Kellogg, rotten hell.
These Kellogg's, what do they do? What do they have? They have cornflakes.
Yeah, they just. I think cornflakes and that. What's the tiger?
Frosted Flakes. Tony
Frosted Flakes. Yeah. I saw a comment that was like, if he really wanted to get, if John Kellogg really wanted to get rid of sexual urges, he wouldn't have made the tiger so hot.
Oh, they have Fruit Loops too.
Okay.
2 cans.
Oh, they probably have a lot.
Oh, they have mini wheats. Dude, I fuck with some mini wheats. That's true. Mini wheats is a very like not horny cereal.
Mini wheats is very abstinence only.
Yeah, for sure. Honey Smacks.
It says it on the back.
This shit was whack. I never had a Honey Smack.
You didn't like Honey Smacks? What are you talking about?
I never had Honey Smacks. I like.
Well, you never had them.
No,
so you can't have a valid opinion on Honey Smacks.
It looks like just oats.
Sure, but it tasted.
Have you ever seen the old Sugar Crisp commercials? Like the old ones, like the black and white ones. They're so. I don't know why I love them. Well, I do know why I love them, but it's not a relevant thing. But they are just funny to me. Hold on,
Sugar Crisp. I don't even know what Sugar Crisp is.
Sugar Crisp Game Grumps. You can see why I like why I like.
Yep, there
Sugar
it is.
Sugar Crisp commercials.
Oh, okay. I've seen that.
Vintage 1960s post Super Sugar Crisp Sugar Bear commercial.
Sugar booger.
Sugar booger.
Is it fucked up or just?
No, it's
Hello
just
there.
kind of funny.
I'm Granny Goodwitch, the only human in the forest.
Ready up, Granny, here I come.
I heard that. It's Sugar Bear, and he's after my Sugar Crisp again.
I can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp, Sugar Crisp, Sugar Crisp.
Oh, he's coming. Where'll I hide my post Sugar Crisp? It's a honey of a snack, you know. Better slow him up with my magic.
I can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp. It keeps me going strong.
He's the strongest bear I've ever known. Gotta hide my post Sugar Crisp. Here's a safe place. Sugar Bear.
Just broke
nice
it.
to see ya. Sure knows how to start his day a little bit better.
He just walks in.
Just the fucking
mine
lackadaisical,
now.
just
Honey
like,
flavored
I'm just
wheat,
gonna
so it
take
keeps me
this.
going strong. Thanks, Granny. Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp.
He could have gotten Sugar Crisp in Post 10s, too. Post 10 says all the cereals kids want.
Wow. Yeah, it's just like the fucking gall and like lackadaisical nature of that bear. Just to be like,
he's like, I'm walking in, I'm grabbing this bitch, and I'm out.
He just walks in like so fucking nonchalant, steals the shit, breaks through her wall.
I love that in those commercials. They just are like, sugar is good for you. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Yeah,
so healthy for you. You should eat it.
It's so fucked up. Like, it's so fucked up. Like, how I mean, it makes you think like, what do we eat or consume or use now that like in 20 years they're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, they like didn't know this was awful for them.
They let them eat that all the time. Yeah, I wonder what. You know what? Maybe it's Jell-O. I think Jell-O would be the one. I think
Jell-O,
10 years from now, people would be like, people really consume Jell-O all the time.
I feel like Jell-O, like, they're always like, Jell-O's like bones, right? And everybody's like, yeah, that's
horse meat and bones. Well, not meat, horse hooves. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I still eat Jell-O, so I guess it's not a big problem. But at the time, you know, maybe people look down on it. Definitely look down on consuming a ton of sugar. Remember how much? Well, I'm saying it like I was there. Remember in the 50s when?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Remember how much butter was advertised?
Oh my god, yeah.
I
remember
feel like
fucking Paula Dean? Where's that bitch at?
she didn't she
She said some bad things. And
she said some bad things, and then she ended up in the bad place.
The truth about Paula Dean's husband finally revealed? I just want to see.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean.
I'm Paula Dean. I don't even know what she. I haven't.
Paula's 2020 New Year's resolution. I want to see. What really happened to Paula Dean? We'll click on that next. Oh.
Where is she now? Oh, Paula.
I just want to see what her New Year's resolution. This is by her. She wrote this.
Is this like
how is it that another year has come and gone?
I just bumped my mic. Sorry. To me later in editing.
I don't want to laugh at this, but it's...
Oh,
a lot of y'all may have also heard that I lost my brother, Bubba, last year to pancreatic cancer.
Oh,
that's not
that's
funny,
sad,
but like...
That's, I know.
We'll just say presented without comment on that one.
She just kind of puts it out there.
With my family growing, I just want to spend every minute I can showing them how much I love them. After all, the people you love in life are really... Jesus Christ, the ads on this! I can't...
You're getting swamped.
It's easy to get bogged down with bills and work, but when all is said and done, I'll never wish I worked more. Simply to have more time with my family. Happy New Year, Paula.
She's in full I was a racist retreat. And
yeah, she's like, I just want to spend more time with my family. It's like, yeah, you want to...
Because I have no choice.
Yeah, you really have no choice.
No one wants me on the air anymore. Although she might have been on something.
Not too long ago, Paula Dean was a relatively harmless
Paula
figure.
Dean.
Sure,
she was
not
infamous.
loved her,
I mean, besides
Brandon.
the racism thing, I mean, wasn't she also just like known for throwing butter and shit into everything?
She looks rough in these. I didn't realize this is what she kind of looked like now.
I mean, for her, for her age, I think she looks, fine.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, there's like the brand Paula Dean that you like. This is the Paula Dean like I kind of am familiar with, not this one.
Well, time and racism will get you.
Oh yeah, racism will get you. Well, how old is she? Hold on.
She has to be in her 60s at least.
We'll see what racism does to you. 73. Okay.
All right.
Martha Stewart is 79 years old?
Oh,
holy
man.
Shit.
Remember when she went to jail?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like,
I always thought that was a much bigger deal to me when I was younger than now. I feel like.
But like when you realize what she went to jail for, I don't really give a fuck, man. Like insider trading. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, we have
whatever.
We have senators that do that, and they don't.
Exactly. She didn't
get put into jail.
She didn't assault anyone. She wasn't racist. She didn't do sex trafficking. She just didn't want to lose money. Not at the expense of anybody else. Whatever, man.
Paula Dean.
But it was fucked up that she didn't go to like real prison. That celebrities get.
Oh, she went to like luxury prison.
Yeah. She went to Habbo Hotel prison. I never played that.
I didn't either.
But yeah, fucking John Kellogg wanted to stop lacking it, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. It was just one of those things that you're like, you see all the time, but you don't know the history behind.
Yeah, you're like, did this really happen? Is this true?
Yeah, it's one of those, you gotta fact check that.
And now we know.
You find out it's true. It's concerning.
Now we know it really truly did. Oh my gosh, you have on here hover disk. You wrote that, right?
Dude, I wrote that.
Holy fuck.
Look that up. I totally
forgot about hover disk. Holy shit. I had one of these. Dude, I had one
of these. You had one? Okay.
Yeah, like after the craze. Like way after the craze. Yeah.
Was it in like someone's garage sale?
No, my parents got it. It was like a SpiderMan version.
Okay. Did you play with it a lot, or was it just
not really. Like
one
a
day?
few times, and then it was like kind of like that's it.
Dude, the commercials made
yes.
this look like the best thing in the world.
Dude, I remember one time before we get in the commercial. I remember one fucking time. Me and my cousin were like at a park. It was just like a hot summer day, and we were like just walking around, and we didn't have like any. We were just kind of tired. It was hot out. And then we saw like this family and these kids playing with a hover disc, and we were just like, "Oh man!"
And fun fact, it's the family that's in the commercial.
Yeah,
they were filming a.
Yeah, they were filming.
You can
it right
see
there.
Noah and his friends in the background,
and we were just like, oh, man, it's what I wouldn't give to be them playing with that hover disc. We asked our parents, "Can we get a hover disc?" Like I asked my parents, she asked hers, and they're like, "No, you can't get hover discs." And we're
no
like,
hover discs.
This is the worst.
Are you ready to catch one of the hottest toys in America?
Shit.
Introducing the incredible hover disc.
Yes.
I'm trying to pause this. Hold on.
Dude, these are so good. I hate how well like children's marketing just gets to us.
I hate how
We're just
well
like,
it works.
Yeah, it works.
Are you ready to catch
wanted
one of the
them. I never
hottest
got
toys
one.
in America? Introducing the incredible hover disc.
I love how if they just say the phrase "hottest toy in America," like you are just like, "That is the hottest toy in America."
Yeah, you never really question it. Like, who said that they were the hottest toy in America?
Cool. You've never seen anything fly like a hover disc.
Oh yeah, and I love this little disclaimer: disc shown filled with helium, not included. Fuck
included.
you. Fuck you.
So funny. So they just give you like a sheet of foil with a ring.
Basically.
Bounce it, bank it, fly it, push it.
Dude, what? It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Yeah.
Why were we
literally a balloon.
obsessed? It's literally a big frisbee. What are they blurring out in that shot? They're blurring something out. Back here. Right here. Blurring something out.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe it's a brand.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably a brand name.
I wanted to think it was a ghost or a dildo, but dude, KABC TV News says that it's the hot new toy.
It defies gravity. It's the incredible
Not included. No helium.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, safe indoors. Like that was like your parents would be like, "Oh, it won't break anything."
How high was that ceiling?
I don't know. Yeah, that was like in our apartment.
Yeah.
This kid running.
He's still going.
Oh, that was the end. Okay.
It's quite literally a balloon, and we were like, "Fuck yes, give me 5."
Airhog's large hyperdisc.
Dude, Airhogs were pretty cool too. You could like, I don't know.
Do you remember
RC stuff?
Do you remember the Amanda Show like fake commercials?
Yes, I do.
Dude, I like wanted some of those things.
I know. The Amanda Show was ahead of its time.
Commercials. Yeah, Dan Schneider, what a guy, right?
Well, god damn. Dan, I mean,
Did we talk about that last time?
We actually joked about Dan Schneider either our first or second episode.
Oh my god. Look at this. Degrassi 101 tonight at 6.
Yeah.
The end. Oof.
Great.
This is quite a throwback.
We're going on a trip.
Hey, I'm getting hungry. Mom, can Julie stay over for dinner? Sure, sweetie. What are we having? Broccoli. Broccoli. Ah!
Oh god.
Wait, no need to jump. But you heard your mom.
Let's see if there's any feet in this
Broccoli.
commercial.
No problem. I've got sugar veggies. Explain. Sugar veggies look like real vegetables.
This is so great.
Really
This is so great. It's so ahead of its time too. Like you
Right?
said.
Like this could be a TikTok.
Yeah, like this is like pre-internet, like pre-YouTube. This kind of thing like shaped our sense of humor so much. Like I hate to say it, but like Dan Schneider himself like carved out a lot of our humor, which is gross.
Yeah, it's gross. That's I mean,
But it's also true.
his parents look over for a whole 2 minutes.
Now eat your broccoli. Okay.
How is it?
Great!
Sugar veggies. They look like real
Sugar
vegetables, but they're made of
veggies.
100%.
I remember the one I like kind of wanted was the. Do you remember the one where it's like popper pants or something, where you pop popcorn in your pants?
Yes, I do.
That one was great. And then there's one where like you just call this guy who's like really tall, and he'll just lift you up whenever you need something high up. Oh, genius! Really funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. It's the kind of humor that stuck, I guess, for us.
Speaking of Nick shows, there is a suggested thing from a listener here. Do you remember Mr. Meaty?
Yeah, I don't know how I could forget Mr. Meaty.
Fucking show. What the fuck, dude? This fucking show was so ugly. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it a whole show? I for some reason thought it was just like a in between show.
Yeah, I thought it was in between commercials.
Short.
Like
yeah.
it would just pop up.
Yeah. On this day in 2005, Mr. Meaty premiered. Yeah, this show was fucking ugly.
I feel like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network had a mix of just ugly shows.
Yeah.
Where they would be like, yeah, we're going to make it as ugly as possible, and that'll keep, I guess, kids interested.
I've never been really a fan of, like, puppet type shows, and this one just I truly hated. But like, even though I hated it, that's the thing about being a kid and watching TV before the internet. Even though I hated it, I despised this show with my every fiber of my being, I still fucking watched it. Why? Because I had nothing else to fucking do.
Yep. Well, and it would like play right before the show you wanted to watch.
Yeah.
So you'd sit down with something like maybe like Fairly Odd Parents would be on.
Yeah.
At like 8:30, and you had to wait. You had to sit through this show or some other show to get to the one you wanted to watch.
Exactly. My big three on Nick were Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob, obviously.
Well, and for a while, maybe this was just a me thing, but I could never. There was a time where I couldn't read. You didn't get like an advance notice of what the episode was that you were gonna watch, so it could be a rerun or it could be new to you. It was always a gamble. It was like,
bro, I was like on top of that shit. I had the guide ready, and I would have one on the East Coast time zone for Nick.
Oh my God,
and then I would have one on the West Coast time zone for Nick. And I would have the previous channel button ready. So like whenever there was a commercial, I would hit that previous channel button, and I would just go to the other version. And I would like plan this shit out, and if none of that was working, go to Cartoon Network. If none of that shit was working, go to Disney. Man, I had that shit on lock, son.
You were like a stockbroker. You were
like, yeah.
Let me check the NASDAQ.
Let me check the CN. Okay. Chowder's on. Let me sell. Let me sell. Oh, we got SpongeBob on.
Sell.
It's a season 5. It's a season 5. We're gonna sell. Jimmy Neutron, Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Bye.
Bye. Oh, we're on Jimmy Timmy Power Hour Part 2. Let's buy. It's coming out next week.
Disney XD, Zeke and Luther, get me in here.
Oh, jeez. You know what show I watched a lot that I completely forgot about was that, you remember that Buzz Lightyear show?
Yes, I do. I think I had a VHS. It was,
I
think
did
it was
too.
just Buzz Lightyear Star Command or something.
Yeah, that was it. That shit was awesome. I don't know why it was so cool.
That show reminds me of Lloyd in Space. Did you ever watch Lloyd in Space?
It sounds super familiar.
I feel like I watched like 3 episodes. But
okay, yeah, I do. I've seen this. I didn't watch it that much, so I can't say. It's a Disney show,
this occupies a similar area in my mind as Doug.
Yeah, it's kind of has the same style too.
Yeah,
this is great. Lloyd in Space.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's about. I mean, I assume it's
aliens
in space. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like family comedy in space.
2001. Holy
Disney.
shit! Didn't know it was that old.
Yeah, don't forget we're old now. 2001 was 19 years ago.
Whoa! Don't say that.
I was thinking about what was I watching? It was something about when SpiderMan first came out in 2002. Yeah, it came out in 2002. And someone was talking about how at the time you would have to see like big movie trailers, you'd have to be like a projectionist or someone else who's like working on the reels that they send early for trailers and stuff, and then that's how you would see that's how you get like the news on what's coming out.
Also, you would
year.
download them from the internet. I was just thinking about this the other day. I forgot to write this down. I remember before like Flash Player and before like you could stream video in browser. I never did this, but my dad, he would download videos from the internet, and he just like had them on the computer, and he would just like show them to me.
He would download them legally just for anyone.
Yeah, well, no, that you did. Like that is what you had to do. You couldn't watch a video without. I mean, he also probably did some shit legally, but
yeah, probably not super legal.
But like, I remember one of them was like a parody of Star Wars Episode 3. Was it Star Wars Episode 3? Or maybe it was Star Wars Episode 2. But it was just like a dumb like Star Wars parody thing. Or he would download the Star Wars. For some reason, it's all rooted in Star Wars for me.
It is. No, because the story I have is also related to Star Wars, but go ahead.
He would download the Weird Al Star Wars song. It was a lot of Weird Al videos. He would download that and Star Wars shit, and I would watch those.
So,
but yeah,
my the school nurse when I was in elementary school, he was the guy with the hookup. So he ran.
I was just about to make a joke like, "Oh, was she hot?" And then you said, "Yeah, he
he was hot." But
so I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
No, he was he ran the God. So in I think it was 3rd grade, I was in the Star Wars club, the after school Star Wars club.
Dude, you would be.
and he ran it, and I remember I had to go to the nurse's office every day for medication. So when I went,
yeah, because you're
a
fucking nerd.
He's a fucking nerd.
Got him.
Fucking got me.
Put in some.
Got.
Put in some air horns. Tennyson in editing. Put that shit in, dog. Wake our
I
listeners
got
up.
you. I'll definitely put air horns.
This dude is a
Nothing
nerd.
else. Just air horns. One day I sat down and was ever taking my medicine or whatever, and he was like, "You'll never guess what I got." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I downloaded Revenge of the Sith."
He's like a fucking,
I was like,
it's like a fucking
no
crack
way.
dealer. Like,
he's like,
dude,
well,
check
maybe
out what I got.
I got you. Could you imagine like movie dealers?
First
were.
time's free. First download's free.
He was the epitome of like you wouldn't steal a car ads.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't steal a car.
You wouldn't steal. So why do you steal movies? So he actually
I love those commercials. So
this was the
much.
impressive part, though. He had a copy of it before it came out in 2005.
I
don't know how.
I'm not gonna lie. My dad did too.
Oh my god. Okay. How would
And one of my friends came over and we were playing and it was like shitty ass quality and he was like, "How did you get that?" And then I was like, "I don't know. He just downloaded it." I knew very well it was not legal.
Not a legal activity.
And I just like kind of shrugged it off over and over again. And then he went home and told his parents like, "How did he get that? I want it." And then like he came back to me and he was like, "My parents said that your dad got that illegally." I was like, "I don't care."
I love when kids used to just like rat on each other and they would just be like,
"It's like, what are you gonna call the cyber police?"
No, they're gonna call the people who made the "You Wouldn't Steal a Car" commercials.
What is that video from where it's like mocking that and it's like, "You wouldn't take a policeman's hat and shit in it." So
I don't know. I feel like we watched that a few years ago.
I made a great meme that was shared around quite a bit on Twitter and in the Talking Heads Reddit sphere, as far as from what I heard, and it was just like that, a meme of that, but it's like, you wouldn't steal a beautiful house, you wouldn't steal a beautiful wife, or something based on the fucking Talking Heads song, or maybe it was you wouldn't steal a beautiful car, you wouldn't steal a beautiful house, but oh god. Yeah, I love those. We were watching something the other day. We were watching. Oh, it was when we were watching Planet of the Apes. I have them all on DVD, and like I think the first one
Did it have that?
had that on it, and we were like, "Oh fuck yes!" It's always
honestly,
a treat when that pops
It just
up.
makes you want to just jam out. It doesn't really. It's not effective in.
I love those kind of. I love that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna describe two kinds of music for you, and you'll know exactly what I'm going for. I love this kind of music, like early 2000s, and then I also love late. This one's I want to say this one's more late 90s, but early 2000s, where it's like.
I can hear it in my head.
Yeah, that
So
one
you're thinking
feels
of
like
the
Batman Beyond.
Scored a Catwoman.
Yeah. Just like any kind of like cheesy ass early 2000s kind of music that was used in commercials. That's my jam.
Well, and the thing was that kind of music was used in like superhero movies too, because they were almost sold like, I mean, they were products, but they were kind of selling them like commercials. Where it was like, come see Catwoman or Daredevil or.
Yeah. God, yeah, Daredevil.
Like
Punisher was
Evanescence, they
also-
used Evanescence in Daredevil. You remember that?
Weird how like some of the first like superhero property movies were like Daredevil, Punisher, Catwoman, Blade, like really kind of obscure. Not, I wouldn't say obscure, but like
Yeah, besides like, Batman and Superman, like those were kind of the new.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, those were like.
I think it was
first,
it
but, I mean,
X-Men and
that's kinda-
SpiderMan, kind of like the two Marvel. Well,
That
two
was like
big Marvel.
yeah, that like really kicked off the modern fucking superhero. As we know
that
it,
started
type
it.
of
But you're
shit.
right. There were like random ones that just had movies.
And they didn't really go anywhere. Like also Ghost Rider, that was another one.
Oh, Elektra. They made
Yeah.
Elektra.
Oh
after
yeah, they did make
Daredevil.
Elektra. Yeah, they did do that.
After they killed her, I don't know. It was
Remember
weird.
like when they didn't know what a comic book movie was, so they like literally thought like let's make it literally a comic book, and it's like everything
Ang
is
Lee's
like
Hulk. You
and
can
it
just
like
say
and it
Ang
has
Lee's
like
Hulk.
yeah. Well, that one kind of, but like there's
That
some
one's
that
I
like
think goofy.
It
Like,
is
fun
goofy,
goofy.
but like I mean, like literally leans into the aesthetic of like let's use like halftone dots and like panels and say like wham and pow and shit. I can't really think of any
Yeah.
specific ones, but yeah, Ang Lee's Hulk does some weird ass editing things that try to make
Does
it
some-
more like a comic book.
Some crazy shit. Yeah.
Dude, Ang Lee's Hulk is a fucking trip. My favorite thing is
Yeah.
when Josh just talks about how he fights the ocean at the end.
Our friend Josh has a great description for Ang Lee's Hulk.
He's
and
like,
it's-
yeah.
My
I
favorite
fell
part is when
asleep, and
Hulk
then
fights the ocean.
He's like, I checked out, and then he fights the ocean. Or no, didn't he say he gets scared? He got scared when he fights the ocean or something.
Yeah, I
Funny
think he
shit.
was. Yeah.
That movie scared the fuck out of me as a kid, just
Oh,
because
yeah,
of the
that scene where, like, the mom gets
when the mom dies.
fucking
Yeah,
got.
that scene fucked
And
me
then
up.
and
that
then
was
the
another.
green nuke
That was
goes
another
off.
video that my dad downloaded and we watched on the computer. Was the trailer for the fucking Hulk movie?
Hulk,
I was so
yeah.
hyped. I remember that trailer like it was. Also, he had not only the trailer, but he also had like a parody downloaded where like when Hulk breaks through the wall, it's like a Hulk toy, and like
Yeah.
he would cry of laughter from that. God, early internet shit.
That's perfect dad humor too. Like that's
Yeah.
that's something your dad would download.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
have on standby.
Exactly. I know, like, just wild that we used to have to, like, download these shits. And it would just be a library, and you would just watch it again, like, several times. Oh, my goodness. Kids don't even fucking know.
These kids got it easy.
We say it every episode, but these kids, they don't even fucking know with their
That's why we're looking
coronavirus
back.
and their fucking...
Yeah, these kids, they didn't know our struggle while they're going through a fucking global pandemic. recession. They'll never know what it was like.
Back in the fucking... When it was hard. When it was hard out here.
You had to use cable and flip through channels and have presets. And you never knew your show could be on or couldn't. depends on the day of the week.
Yeah, it was like a job watching TV.
Yeah, it was. You had to like dedicate time. You'd set aside time to be like, all right, I've got my evening to watch my daytime television and see what's on.
I often think about like, what the fuck did I do all day? Like, just watch TV and play GameCube. Like, that was truly it. And like, I remember thinking like way back in the day, like when I was around that age, I was like, what do girls do all day? Because I was just like,
same shit.
Yeah, exactly the same shit. Because like I was just like, I just play video games and watch dumb shows. Girls don't want to do that, do they? But it's like, yup. they
Everyone
did the exact
does the
same
same
thing.
Shit. No, I'm pretty sure it was like, all right, I've finished playing with my action figures. It's time to watch television, and that's what I would do for the rest of the night.
Dude, yeah, I miss like being able to just like pick up action figures and like have fun. Like
So
that was it.
So
like,
what you're
toys.
saying is you miss having imagination.
Yes, I do. I truly
Not that we
do
don't
miss
have
having
imagination, but I miss being able to like totally absorb myself in something that's not even real. Like
I've always
in
said
front of me.
I want someone to make, and I know they do that. I know they do like focus groups for kids and whatnot. I want like a writer's room of children making a show. Like obviously it's like organized and like run by adults, but like they don't stifle. They don't like stifle any ideas. They just let the kids write whatever they want, because it's like that's what kids are going to want to watch, is some kids fucking straight up idea. Have I talked about
Patent
this on the show
pending.
before? I don't know. And it's just like
Copyright,
maybe it's like just like a
copyright.
variety show where it's just like every week it's just like, what do you want to see this week? It's like, I want to see a fucking dinosaur shoot some fucking lasers
So it
out
would
of his
essentially it would be drunk history with children.
Yes. I feel like this has been done in some way, but like that
I'm
would be
sure it has, but
sick.
like it could be a way more effective program if it was done properly and had a lot of money and
I
time.
love those kind of things. There's a show on Netflix right now. I don't remember what it's called, but it's made by Pendleton Ward, same guy who made Adventure Time, and it is essentially like Drunk History, but it's people telling stories. I think they're on drugs. I think they're high. It's basically like Drunk History, but it's like high history, but it's not history. It's just like they tell stories while they're high, and then it's animated. It's all animated to be like really
Is
trippy.
it?
I haven't seen
Are they
it.
like folk tales or ghost stories or something?
I don't
They're-
know.
I thought I
don't
saw
know.
one.
That might be it, but yeah.
Either way, it's a cool idea.
Speaking of ghost stories, I wrote this last time because I was kind of in a kick of listening to like creepy stuff. Also, we watched.
Yeah.
This is something I want to talk to you about. You were talking about watching Unsolved Mysteries. We watched all of Unsolved Mysteries, the new one on Netflix, except for the last episode. We didn't watch that for whatever reason, but we watched it, and
go
it was all pretty good. Dude, the alien one though, fucked me up.
Really, the alien one, not the one with the guy who like stumbled upon a giant conspiracy theory and was thrown off a building.
Okay, that one is scary as well. Yes,
that one got me the most.
That one scared me. Yes, that was quite terrifying. But I was also like, I don't go
for
poking
context. There
around.
was a guy who like basically found ties to Epstein kind of shit, and he left behind like these notes that are super cryptic.
Oh yeah,
and,
the cryptic notes sent shivers down my spine. I was like,
right?
those
like,
are
clearly
terrifying.
he is trying to say something. Like it is
he's like
those
listing.
aren't just random.
He's listing random movies. It's like a tiny little note taped to the back of a computer. That is not just something random. He made that for a reason.
It's like and there's like a ton of words on it, and they're don't
so
really go
small,
together.
and they're
but
all
they're
it's nonsense.
obviously a message. So
Creepy
that freaked me out.
shit. Yeah,
And then the guy
that
gets thrown
also
off
freaked
the
me out.
building.
That also freaked me
Horrible.
out. Yeah, when they're like, yeah, and then like we were up on the top floor and we noticed there's a hole in this lower building. I was like, oh no, this is not good. And then they said they open it up and there's a fucking body decomposing in there. I'm like, that is dark as fuck. But yeah, but like you said, you told me like most of them they pretty much know what happened or they can make some assumption. But dude, the alien one, I for some reason anything with aliens bothers me. Like, it just scares me. Like, because I
Yeah.
just think too hard about it. And that one is, like, one of the most, like, damning ones I've ever heard. Also, like, the fact that all the, like, details that they talk about overlays with so many other alien sightings that I've ever heard of, where it's, like, all these similar things that line up perfectly.
Well, and it was interesting timing because it kind of came out at the same time that those those files were revealed of like actual like
Yeah, bruh,
alien
shit's scary.
activity. Like,
It's like, yeah, we're observing shit we don't understand, and it's like that fucks me up. But
yeah, no, I totally get that. And the episode was pretty good because there were so many witnesses at one time,
Yes.
seeing all of the same different. Like, you can't say that.
And they all like had the same thing and had like these weird connections. It's like you cannot, like, unless these people all like got together and for some reason were like, let's make up a story. It's like, why would they do that?
But why would they? I mean, because clearly they didn't benefit from it. Like, people don't believe them, and they don't.
Yeah,
wanna
they're like
be around.
ostracized
Like,
by
they're shunned.
society. Like, why would they want to do this? I mean, they're on a Netflix show, but like, who fucking cares
Yeah,
about that?
But this was, when did it happen? Like
50 years ago.
Yeah, so this is like 50 years of
The fucking
trying to-
kid who like
Yeah.
heard a voice and then like ran out and was frozen in the beam of light, running into terrifying. And then he was like up in the ship, and then like that woman was like splayed out. Terrifying. Absolutely not.
So basically, if you haven't seen Unsolved Mysteries, go ahead and watch it. I think
Yeah, watch that shit. It's really
that's
good.
the only episode that I remember that kind of strays into. It's like it gets a little corny for no reason, but I think that's the editing. I don't know why they made some choices that they did.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
otherwise, though, it's a very good episode where
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit.
I find that watching things, I feel like I'm scared less later than if I listen to something. It's probably because my mind is way more terrifying than what I can see. So,
Yeah.
like, when I imagine something, it is way more scary than
Absolutely.
what I'm looking at. But
Well, and I think that kind of goes with why some people also aren't scared of like gore movies versus suspenseful films, because like
yeah,
when you're in suspense, you don't know what to expect, so you fill your head with what's happening, and then you scare yourself more. But with gore, it's like, here's what's happening. It's
yeah,
all
I can
gross.
watch a pretty gory movie. I usually don't give a shit unless it's like a weirdly specific one, like Human Centipede or like Teeth
where
or
it's
something,
just-
which I've never
just
seen either
makes
of
you-
those.
Makes your stomach go. Ugh.
But yeah, it's like such a specific type of like weird body horror that it's like, oh god, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
it's just
man?
like, that's not even scary. It's just gross. It makes me feel icky.
I've never seen Human Centipede. Like, a little part of
I haven't
me
either.
wants to at some point in my life, just like
Let's.
just because.
Let's-
It's like
let's
when
watch
we
it- we'll
watch
watch it
Two Girls
together.
One. It's like when we watch Two Girls One Cup. We're like, we've gone this far
Yeah.
without watching it. Let's.
Yeah.
And Ben
like
was
everyone.
like, let's just do it. Let's just do
Dude, one of the girls died.
it. What? When?
Okay, I'm pulling this out of my ass because I don't remember where I saw it, but
This is a dangerous thing to
be
Google.
very
Two
careful
Girls,
because I don't have to censor
Cup.
anything. But
Girl dies.
I'm pretty sure one of them has passed. Yeah, look at the where are they now?
Two Girls, One Cup. Is it real? Yes, it's real. What?
Dude, it's as real as it gets. Unless we watch a different kind of video.
A few days after the video? No way.
Yeah,
That is
dude,
not
that's
true. Oh, this post was deleted. They
no,
both
no.
died.
Go to the
of
article. I think the
dysentery.
article might have. They didn't both die of dysentery.
ifunny.co.
No. Waterford.
This
Whispers
is similar. I have like a note written here to talk about Mr. Hands at some point, but I feel like that's too far.
Yeah, maybe next week.
It's been 7 years. This is in 2015. It's been 7 years since Two Girls, One Cup appered on our
I
internet.
could have sworn I heard somewhere that one of them died. I don't know.
Yeah,
don't
but I
think they died
read
from-
a couple things.
I don't think one of them died from like the video, but like somewhere down the road that one of them passed. But
Carla's co-star Latifah died from dysentery 3 days after filming of the now iconic clip. Holy shit. She really did. I mean, according to this, I don't. WW News.
This is Waterford
WaterfordWhispersNews.com. So who knows if this is
But no one else
true.
is reporting on it. Wow, if that's true, that adds a whole nother layer to that video.
Yeah, let's look at Yahoo Answers. Here we go.
Yeah, the real accurate source.
Did the girls from 2 Girls 1 Cup die? No.
No.
I love this. 1 decade ago. Someone answered
Oh, God. 1 decade.
I believe they didn't feel too well afterward, but I guess they survived. XD. What is the 2 Girls 1 Cup video about? What makes it disgusting? Coke. One girl shits in a cup, and they both take turns liking the... Wait, why is shit censored here, but not over there? From the cup and throwing up into each other's mouth. It's very, very, very disgusting.
Yeah,
Pure disgustingness. This is something I didn't know I need. People explaining what 2 Girls 1 Cup is 10 years ago.
Could you explain to me what... I wonder if this video has ever been used in, like, a class for either historical purposes or something about the internet, or... It has to have been, right?
Yeah. I mean, referenced, yes. But will they watch it?
No, not watched, but referenced.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's such a dynamic thing that, you can say it and everyone knows what you're talking about, but either half of them haven't seen it out of, choice, or the other half have. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's such a giant, not talked about cultural thing. It's very interesting.
2 girls crapping in a cup, showing the poop come out like a cannon, eating said poopy, vomiting in each other's mouth, and also swishing the poop back and forth to each other. Enough said, but if you want to see sick 1 guy, 1 jar, that'll damage you. Yeah, that's another one that I've never seen and never will.
That's one I'll never
2
watch,
kids, 1 sandbox. I advise you not to watch, but you can always prank your friends. Yeah, I had friends who would describe these things to me, and I'm like, why would you guys watch these?
Well, that's like people who would watch like Live Leak on purpose. They would just go and be like,
fucked.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna watch.
I don't know about this page.
What do you do? What are you doing there?
It was supposed to be a blog article about it.
Nope.
Don't go to these sites. I just did it. Now I have a virus and my PC is mucked up. Dang my curiosity. What a mess. Good luck. Woof. Woof, yeah.
Wolf indeed. All right. I think we've touched upon everything we could.
Yeah, I think we had a good run here.
Yeah, no, I think we had a good time, and we ended up talking about shit. So we're on par with.
Yeah. This was we got to hit our quota. Some weeks we talk about piss, some weeks we talk about shit.
It doesn't,
We talked about circumcision. We talked about shitting.
Yeah, we did. We
talked about masturbating. We talked about all of it, man.
But that's Let's Look Back, baby. We're all here for the. What are we here for? Laughs?
We're here to sell out and act like we don't know nobody.
Yeah, we're just here for sponsors.
Yeah. we're here to blow up and act like we don't know nobody. That's really what we're about.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you for 20 wonderful episodes.
Yeah, we didn't even acknowledge this is episode 20.
It's been a hell of a ride. And we are now announcing
we always end every episode.
Is over.
It's been 20 great episodes, guys.
I can't believe
we can't thank you enough for your support through this time of
next week we should just do a clip show, just watching several clips from the podcast. We're just wow, wasn't that great? Check out this clip.
Oh, we did. Yeah, it's all just references to the past 20 episodes. Yeah. It's a series finale. No, we're still going. We're still trucking along, making some fun stuff. And who knows, maybe we'll make some other new stuff too. You never know.
Ooh, oh boy. Can't wait.
I fully You said words, and I went into the stratosphere.
You climbed aboard that SpaceX rocket and you.
Yeah,
you
and
said,
I never came back.
Take me home, Elon.
Take me home, Elon.
Well, it's like
take me up the
I kind of like
bus.
don't. I never like want these to end. You know, I just kind of like want them to keep going. But I also
Same.
like.
But you just don't want to. You don't want to feel like you're dragging it out.
End, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and we got to save some stuff to talk about. I mean, we got a pretty hefty list here.
That's true. We got a big list, and it's ever growing. If you have something that you can't get out of your fucking head that you think everybody else has forgotten about, then please send us a tweet, send us a message.
Doesn't matter how
leave
niche
a comment.
it is, we will look at it.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah. Please don't make it something that will get us on some lists.
No, I should clarify. Nothing, nothing, crude or inappropriate, but
yeah, nothing crude or inappropriate.
As we talk about
Two Girls, One Cup
and circumcision.
Oh goodness. Well, I guess that about does it for me. I am going to go and I don't know where this is going. Just end the podcast.
Just end it right here.
Just
right,
cut it.
Right here. Okay.
Just cut it.
So do we just admit that we don't know what we're doing, or do we?
See, I never was good at improv. I thought something would come to my brain, but nothing did.
No, I don't think either of us were ever.
The only thing that was coming to my brain was shit.
I honestly think we thought we could be good at it, but that kind of backfired on us, and now we're here and we don't know what the fuck we're doing. So we kind of just look like dumbasses. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.